am Trina B, and today I have with me the phenomenal. So we've been talking off camera, so I kind of feel like we're sisters now. Who are you? Okay, if I were introducing you at this World Conference, how would I introduce you?
You introduce me as the Stephanie Esco, RN, MSN, authorized. That's my new hashtag. Authorized.
Okay.
So, and then we have a company, I Am Authorized Books and Journals.
Okay, y'all hear that? Black Girl Magic.
And look, I just want you to know, no, I didn't spell it wrong. You read it wrong.
I am authorized. Okay, so today is our first time meeting, is it not?
It is.
And Kwame brought us together.
That's right.
And it must have been divine intervention because you guys, I have gotten the tea. She wrote this book, How to Unbig My Back. And y'all know I'm on an unbig my back journey. It's trying to unbig this back. And sis is going to help me unbig my back.
Yes.
So first, tell me what about the book. Give me a synopsis of, like, a brief breakdown of what this book is. So this is the book.
No, that book right there.
Oh, wait.
hygiene.
We're going to discuss that too.
Yeah, the Unbig My Back book is called Lentils and More, Foods You Can Eat When You Don't Eat Meat. So I didn't bring that one in.
What brought you to write that one?
Well, I met the authorizer. And
The authorizer.
yes.
That sounds like a superhero. Is he single?
He's a superhero for me. Look. Yeah. So, I never heard of a lentil before.
Okay.
In 45 years, I had never heard of a lentil before. But he was like, I'm eating lentils and rice. I was like, lentil? What's a lentil? So, as our friendship grew, I started cooking lentils.
Okay.
But I was like, oh, okay, this is a bean that you don't have to soak. You just feel through it, get the rocks and stuff out, whatever you got to get out, clean it. Then you prepare it. Well, I have created multiple ways to prepare it to where every time I make it now,
It's a different
in almost
lentil.
3 years, it's a different taste, a different lentil.
So she didn't bring me any lentils.
And it's some at the house. We eat them every day. And everybody, if you know, you know. If you've been on my page, you see lentils every day.
She didn't bring me any lentils. So we just going to leave the lentils alone and go into the hygiene book.
About the hygiene, you know.
So this book is?
It's called Hygiene. You know, like hygiene, because this one is for feminine. It's for
women.
females, for women. So HIGEAN, hygiene.
Okay.
You know, that hook.
Yeah, I got you. So what led you to want to get women hygiene together?
So, with the feminine hygiene book, as a nurse of 21 years, and
Clock it.
And now working in the behavioral health scene, I work with female adolescents.
Oh, okay.
And that's one thing that we've noticed is that they have a lack of hygiene or a lack of knowing the correct hygiene to practice. So the authorizer and I were talking because it's a joy to have a man in your life that actually knows about health and has a passion to talk about health as well.
Okay.
So as we're talking and we're discussing, he's like, we need to write a book. I said, you know what? We do. You know, and then we just talked and discussed. And it's some of the things in this book that as a woman, I didn't think about. But he was like, did you ever notice blah, 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 blah? I was like, no, I didn't know to do that. Like in this book, we teach you when you're on your menstrual cycle and you're a young lady or a woman in the house, did you know that when you urinate, it could splash?
Women? Splash where?
So it actually splashes under the seat.
Under the seat.
That's right. So if you got men in your house and they come use the restroom, they lift up the seat.
And they see the
splashes.
The splash.
So we teach them when you're on your cycle, after you use the restroom, take your tissue, lift up the seat. If it's any splash under there, wipe that off. Put that in your trash or the toilet, and then go wash your hands.
Okay.
So, but that's just to keep it discreet. Not saying that everybody doesn't know that women have a cycle, but that is a personal time.
Yeah.
That women go through. So it's like you don't want everybody in the house to know.
Yeah, and some people have depending. Like I know when I was growing up, I hated that time of month because I was a heavy flower.
Yeah.
TMI, y'all gonna get it today. Y'all gonna get tired of me today. And I would bleed through. And in our time when that happened, it was it was no grace extended to you when that happened. So I grew up traumatized that even as an adult, I'd be like, anything on my pants? Anything on my pants? My friends be like, girl, I'd be so glad when you go through menopause or something because I'm sick of you. And I'd be like, no, it's anything on my pants. Like, I be in the bathroom making sure because it's a trigger.
That's right.
It's a trigger for me. And that trigger came from middle school. Yeah. One incident, and I was triggered and traumatized. Yeah. So do you think that, is it something that we're not teaching young ladies because we don't know? Or is it a stigma or embarrassment that comes with it?
I think it's both. I think it's the fact that a lot of women are, they're not being taught. The young ladies aren't being taught because the parents are just going with the flow. Mm-hmm. It's like she see me changing my pad, or she see me doing this or doing me that. She see me put my tampon in. A lot of people aren't teaching them to where the young ladies are actually learning from their friends in school or Suri. Hey, Suri, teach me how to put a pad on. Yeah. Hey, Suri, how I put this tampon on? So it's like, it's not the hands-on that they need, That's Suri talking. Somebody's Suri. But it's not the hands-on that they need, And then it's like, when we were growing up, it was so embarrassing. Very. It's like, they don't want to talk to you about sex. At all. They're not going to talk to you about your period. Mm-mm. So it's like, it's still that stigma. And it's like, that's one thing I did as a mother. I have one daughter. But being that I'm in the healthcare field and the fact that I didn't get that teaching, I was like, I'm going to make sure that I do this for my daughter. So I talked to her about that she would begin a menstrual cycle and that it happens once, a month. It's menses, but the cycle is 28 days. Mm-hmm. But at the first part, that's your menses, that's your menstruation, that's when you're going to be bleeding, and you're going to have a pad that you put on. I taught her, keep this pad in your purse. So at the time of 8 years old, she would have a pad in her purse for when it starts.
Because you never know when.
That's right, because you never know when. And she listened. We discussed it openly, and then when her period came on, I remember her coming, downstairs. Like, Mama, my period came on, but I got my pad on. Okay. And I'm feeling fine. I was like, oh, you okay? You cramping or anything? No, ma'am. I'm like, okay. So it was like,
oh, you had such a after school moment. Yeah.
Exactly. But it was like, wow.
You made it such a lovely, lovely experience. I'm over here like, oh, like, I wish I probably should have did that with mine. Like, you have killed all of that. That is so.
Because I remember, like, I didn't want her to have that experience. Mm-hmm. It's like, yes, it's things that I want my children to have that I had growing up, but it's certain things that I want to improve on. Yes. That I had when I was growing up. It's not that I'm going to take everything away, because I believe in, things falling down, with heritage. Yes. Good things, it's like, but you can add to what you learned. Okay. So, yeah. So we did that at school moment.
So if there was one thing that you would want women to know, we're going to say the foundational thing that women should know about hygiene, what would you say?
Hygiene is a daily practice. It's something that builds your self-esteem. It builds who you are. And it's something that should be on your mind to do. Like, I look at hygiene as different perspectives. You got physical hygiene, emotional hygiene, spiritual hygiene. Okay. But right now, we're talking about the physical hygiene. So in the morning, get up, thank whoever woke you up. Everybody have their own person to thank. make up your bed. You go in the bathroom, start your hygiene. Wash your face, brush your teeth, get in the shower. You know, you take care of yourself. You clean your body, you know. And that's very important. That should be like an automatic thing. Like some people that have habits.
Yeah.
You wake up in the morning and do your habit.
Okay.
So that hygiene needs to be that habit.
It needs to be a daily habit.
A daily habit. Because when you walk out the house, you want to make sure you're not walking out the house with a stench.
Okay, so speaking of that, some people say that all women have a natural aroma. What are your takes on that?
Okay.
She blinked. If y'all gonna see the way she went, blink, 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 blink.
Yes, women have a natural aroma, but it's not for everybody to smell.
Okay,
if you get that, because
I caught it.
It's like with animals, like it's a trigger. Your body gives off
pheromones.
That pheromone, but if your pheromone is like garbage or fish or you know, it ain't. Yeah, y'all. It's some odors that should not be smelled.
Okay.
You know, that's a sense of, because you can tell, like even as a mother, you can tell like, no, that ain't the right odor, honey.
Yeah.
For you to have, you know, so we're going to fix that. We're going to do what we need to do to fix that. So that's true what you said about the natural odors, but it's a certain foundation for those odors.
Okay.
And fish ain't one of them.
Oh, I was going to say it.
So I tell them, like when I'm teaching young ladies about that, when your body gives you a foul odor,
it's telling you something wrong.
That's right. It's saying help. That's why I tell them that's your body saying help. Help me.
Something's off.
Yeah.
Something's off. That pH.
Right.
Something's off.
That's right.
Something's off.
Yeah.
So, okay. Because we can be open and honest.
That's right.
Okay, so a young lady, when I told her who was coming on the show, she said to ask you about what did she say? Oh, she said about multiple partners throwing off your pH balance. Is that true?
Yes, it is. It's true. You know, because you have different DNA or different bacteria aspects going into your body from different people. And it's interacting. So even when you have a married couple or a husband and wife, even if they're just being in that relationship for all those years, but their bodies have connected. Their bodies are used to exchanging.
Okay.
But then, God forbid, or, you know, things happen in life, one of them slips up.
Mm-hmm.
And they go have sex with somebody else unprotected. And then they come back home and it's like, something ain't right. Like she'll notice.
Yes.
Because that bacteria that he gained, because, I mean, it's an opening right there in his penis. So bacteria actually goes in. You know, it's like transfer of DNA. It really does happen. So it's like when he releases in her the next time, it's like whatever bacteria he has gained. That's right. Yes, he's transferred it.
Funky punk.
Yeah, he's transferred it. So it's like, okay. And then the other way with a woman as well.
She do it too.
So that's right. Because, I mean, a woman, that's
wanch.
Open space. So now your husband going in there, you know, and you have put him in a position as well to get. So
what have we learned? What have we learned from this?
We have learned to be honest. Be monogamous. And like when you're done with a person, you're done. And don't be swapping germs. Don't be swapping semen and vaginal fluids with everybody.
It's not healthy.
It's not healthy.
I love that. It's not
so healthy.
The hygiene book, is it just for the feminine perspective?
This one is.
Okay, and so you have one about
That's right. We have hygiene, Hygene.
Okay.
And that is in production right now.
That's going to be about men.
Yes.
Because they be a little salty too. Y'all,
Yeah.
Y'all be yeasty.
Yes.
I learned that the year before last that men can get a yeast infection.
Right. They can.
I try to learn something new every day. I was not prepared to learn that men can have yeast infections. And is that a hygiene thing?
It's a hygiene and it's a sexual thing.
For men.
That's right, because they can get it from a woman.
They get it from women.
That's right.
Oh, so they don't naturally just get yeasty.
Unless they
hormone off, pH.
Overweight.
Okay.
They're not taking care of their health. They're eating the wrong things. And then it can develop because like with diabetes and stuff like that, that actually can cause yeast to be developed in a man. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So we're going to connect the two. So your diet and your hygiene play, because what was it? I can't remember if it was Beyonce or somebody had everybody running around eating watermelons or pineapples or something, saying that was going to make it sweet. And I'm giving y'all the dumbed down version of make it sweet.
Yeah.
Put 2 and 2 together. And if you can't get it, just inbox me and I'll tell you.
Yeah.
DM me. Slide in the DMs. Yeah. Is that factual?
I have not known that to be factual, but it could be because like when you eat asparagus, when you urinate,
it stinks.
You can smell that. So it could be a factor. I don't do that, so I don't know if it's true or not. But just know that if you eat anything in abundance, then it can be excreted from the fluids in your body. So, yeah.
So for all you seafood bowl eaters,
that's why they be thinking it's okay to smell like fish. No, it's not.
They get it from the seafood boils. You are what you eat.
Okay. So, and I would tell you that if you get it from the seafood boil, just make sure that you go to your physician to make sure that you don't have something else that's causing that odor. Okay,
physicians, let's talk about that on the hygiene end.
Okay.
Because you've been probably in the room when those appointments take place.
Yeah.
Is there a large number of women who, when it's time for that annual, that it's like you want to pull to the side and be like, let's talk hygiene, sis?
I mean, it's like it's an even base, so it's like, we got to discuss that. Especially, you knew you was coming in here. But see, that's the thing. That's how you know. It's like, okay, yeah. She'll say, well, I took a bath. Well, you know what? It's something going on in there.
Because it's more than just taking a bath.
It's more than just
taking a bath. So you need a
bath.
hygiene routine, like a skincare routine.
That's right.
Okay.
And then you need your hygiene and your hygiene and your diet has to coincide. It has to go together.
So that's why the 2 books,
that's right.
Let's talk, let's what we eat, and let's talk about hygiene. So how do the 2 go together?
Okay. So when you eating, this is a big one now because people don't understand. Okay. But it is true. When you eat clean, and that means no processed foods, no artificial foods, no GMO, no bioengineered.
Break for the IEP, slow people in the back. Break down what is the GMO, the processed food, because people think a salad is healthy. Okay. But you put 10 pounds of ranch dressing on it.
And the cheese.
And all of that. So break down what that look. Because one of my brothers, Marcus Cujo, DJ Cujo Carr, healthy. And that's what, like, he kind of inspires me in my journey as I go through. And he eats clean. Okay. He eats clean. He always say limit the processed food. A lot of people don't know what processed food is, to be honest. What is processed food?
And I'm going to clear myself up with that because all food is processed because when you're cooking it, that's a process. Yes. So I'm going to say chemically processed and overly processed, like the food you buy from the store. the chicken you buy from the store that has all of the hormones and steroids pumped in them. That beef you buy that's put a color on there so you can think it's pink and it's really been in there a long time. You know, so the things that the factories and organizations that they chemically alter and sell you in the store.
Okay.
That's overly processed. And then GMO is genetically modified foods.
Talk about it.
And that's when they actually they get in the lab and they create different things that is given permission by the FDA for you to eat. So
you said something earlier when you were discussing how you and your mate met each other. And you said that he said, oh, well, we have some fruit. And you said what?
I said, I only eat seeded fruit.
Please expand upon, because that's why I didn't go into it in the conversation, because I want to talk about it now. Please explain to people why your fruit needs seeds.
Your fruit needs seeds because you as a human were created from a seed.
Because grapes don't. Because my thing is, how do you grow? And I don't eat watermelon. How do you grow a watermelon without seed from a seed?
That's right. So that's what, when you eating fruits without a seed, that means you're eating something that has been genetically altered or made and created. That's like cloning.
They clone the fruit.
It's like cloning the fruit. So if it does not have a seed in it, then you shouldn't be eating it.
Like those seedless grapes.
That's right.
Okay, so I'm so intrigued with this conversation. So the flavor, like cotton candy grapes and stuff, I don't eat them because that just seems weird to me. How do you make a grape taste like cotton candy?
That's right.
Or how do you make a pineapple pink? I saw those in Sam's Club. Like, how do you make a pineapple pink?
So I gotta do my research on that because how you gonna have a cotton candy grape?
Yeah, it's they sell them in Sam's Club, cotton candy grapes. But as I've gotten older, for some reason, like overly sweet stuff, bothers me. So right now, because it's like a lot of fruits that I don't like. Like I don't like oranges.
And I have not found an orange with seeds. Can you tell me where you buy them at?
I don't see a lot of fruit with seeds now.
That's right.
Everything you buy now say seedless, and then everything is a spinoff, like a TV show of another food.
Yeah,
like broccolini.
Right. So it's like when you see stuff like that, it's like, that's that song when we was younger. Things that make you go, yeah. That's one of the things that make you go, So it's like, they just
because I got
money.
like really like I'm big now, but I was bigger during the pandemic. Because all I did was eat, work. Like I ain't do nothing. I couldn't do nothing. And then I was going through like a breakup, so I ate my feelings.
Right.
But therapy works, people. Therapy works.
It does.
Therapy works. So
DM us if you need any therapy references. I got them.
Yes, therapy works. So in the midst of me transitioning back into loving me and stuff, I remember Cujo talking about food, and he was talking about, eating clean, and he always posts like stuff he eat, because so he was posting stuff he eat, and I made the bright decision. I said, you know what? So Cujo and Silas really inspired me, because Silas dropped a lot of weight, DJ Nasty show, and I'm like, I can do this. We can do this.
Right.
So this is Cujo now, and he probably a little bit more defined now. And this was him back in the Gap.
Wow. Dramatic change.
Yeah.
Discipline.
He's very... If I could get the discipline that he has, he work out every day.
That's right.
He weigh his I'm still learning what macros and all of that, and how to get in a calorie deficit. I'm still learning. I be struggling. And then it's so easy now, like food is so easily accessible. Like when you running behind, it's more unhealthy options than healthy options. So you said processed, GMO, genetically modified. And what are your thoughts on?
And bioengineered.
Okay.
That's in there too.
Okay. What's the bioengineered?
That's it's like the same as the GMO, but they'll say bioengineered ingredients in here. Have you read?
Example.
You haven't read that?
Give me an example.
So like on the chip bags, or even in the pasta.
Oh wow!
Like even in the pasta sauce, like you go in the grocery store. So make sure you're reading the jars.
I think that's what because I'm not gonna lie, like I sit up and read the labels, and I probably should do that.
Yes,
because somebody said if you can't pronounce it, don't eat it.
That's right. And the things that we buy, like when we go to the store, we buy something. It has 3 or 4 ingredients.
So all of that, all that extra stuff that I'm putting into my body is affecting my hygiene.
That's right. It affects your hygiene, it affects your weight,
and
it affects your skin. And your skin is the largest organ in your body. It's the first thing that people see. And one thing that I wanted to touch on about hygiene with that.
Okay, let's talk about it. Say it.
I want people to stop teaching their sons that if they lotion their behind or if they wash their behind, that they're gay. That does not have anything to do with your sexuality. And
washing your butt?
Yes. Washing your butt and putting lotion on your butt. Now, that has, and think of that. A child or a person, when you're doing your hygiene, you are by yourself. So please do not teach children, do not teach boys that because they touching their behind to put lotion on there or washing it, that they are homosexual. That has nothing to do with their sexuality.
At all. And please, fellas, wash your butts.
Please.
And your nuts.
And put lotion on.
Put lotion on your butt.
Because your skin is the largest organ in your body. And that is skin on your behind. That's skin on your butt. So.
Okay.
And when I saw it.
That's what I was just about to ask you.
I was like, maybe it's just one.
No, it was people.
No, it was multiple videos, multiple people saying this, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, that just gave us more inspiration on what to put in the book.
Do you think the hygiene issue came from a historical standpoint? Because I read a book once, and I'm gonna have to find it and forward it to you.
Please. How
they had to write a book to teach the others how to properly wash their. And keep up with their, because I could just imagine how it smelled in Europe back in.
I don't want to imagine.
Because I know so much useless knowledge.
Yeah.
Like I explained to my daughter that I said, y'all do realize tissue was not around very long, and that it used to be a stick and a sponge, a communal stick and sponge. So the hygiene then, I see why the bubonic plague hit. Do you think, because hygiene played a part in that, do you think that we are, because when you go now on the aisle for hygiene products, it's like droves and droves and droves of stuff. Are we not educating ourselves as to what is properly we should put on our bodies and not?
Right.
Because I see a lot of stuff, like lots of stuff on the aisles, even stuff for your face, all these different creams, sprays for your vajayjay, all these different sprays. But then when you go to the doctor say don't put nothing down there but soap and water.
That's what I was going to tell you. You know, like when you were saying about the different things
soap
on
and
there.
Water.
That's right. And that's what we, make sure we say in the book. But you don't put anything in your vagina. Like the douches, the...
they ran commercials on that back in the day. Remember Summer's Eve? She was running on the beach.
Yeah.
And then it was a douche bottle. And I was like, oh, okay.
She was running on the beach because her body was telling her, help me. And she wanted to figure something else out.
And the douche bottle wasn't it.
That wasn't it.
So those big water bottle things that our grandparents had, you know what I'm talking about? It was like the big orange, like it was the douchey thing, but it was, I'm going to have to find a picture of it. It was like a big, they used to fill it with water and then the thing went down a tube into another thing and I'm gonna send it to you. 'Cause
You sound like an enema. I mean, I was like, that sounds like an enema, and that goes to the other end if you constipated. But nothing goes up there.
nothing.
Nothing goes up there. The body was created, like the vagina was created to clean itself, and it does. When it's operating correctly, you're eating correctly. You are not having everybody
Play down there
and do things down there. Then it operates as it should.
Okay.
You know.
So the men's hygiene is a whole different spectrum than the women's hygiene.
Yeah. Because in the men's book, we actually teach them how to do penal care and genital care. You know, and for circumcised and uncircumcised.
Yeah, because some people got their muffin pulled back.
That's right. And some people, they don't know the importance of pulling the foreskin back, cleaning that, because it's something called smegma, and that's a cheesy-like substance that is there. And so you want to clean it, and that decreases that, you know, and it helps with the odor as well. So, and that has to be taught when they're young, you know, because the moms actually have to pull that back, or whatever caretaker pulls it back to clean it for them. And they teach them that as they get older. So that's a process that has to go, you know, from birth on until, you know, they get older.
When do you start teaching proper hygiene to your kids? I'm asking in general, just generalization, because for me, the moment you start.
That's right. When they start potty training, or like, because I'm so verbal and because I just love talking to my children, it's like, oh, we watching your face. You know, they babies, but it's like they can't talk right now, but it's the fact of I wanted to speak to them like we talk. You know, we didn't do that baby talk stuff. So it's like, oh, I'm watching your face, I'm watching your eyes, watching you. And then, you know, they had the little, you know, gum brushes. We brushing your teeth, we brushing your gum.
Yeah, you getting them prepared.
That's right. You prepare them from birth.
to do this.
So it's like a routine that they're going through. Because I remember, this is a little off subject, but I remember one of my sons was in the hospital. And every night we prayed and we said confessions. He is 2 years old at this time.
Oh, okay.
And he could not go to sleep. And I was like, what's wrong? He said, pray. A 2-year-old. And it's like, that's a routine. That's something we've been doing since birth. So through the years. So that's why I'm saying that with hygiene. If you can teach them, and you continue that routine,
it'll follow them.
It clicks. It's like, oh, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. You know.
So if you want them to take anything away from this book, what would it be?
To learn the importance of how hygiene actually is a positive thing for their health. It helps them throughout life. And something I wanted to hit on, because I'm from the West Side. I grew up in times, you know, where our water went on, or our lights went on, or our washer wouldn't work, things like that. But even at that young age, it was like, well, I had a neighbor. They didn't have to know my business, but can I go use your restroom? Or, you know, you go over there, see if you can use their water. And back then, it was like family.
Yeah.
So what I want to teach right now, because a lot of people are so private and secretive, if you don't have water at the time, put you 4 or 5 quarters to the side. Run up to that Dollar General, get you a pack of wipes. You know, use those wipes to wash your face, do a whole bath, or, you know, your hoo-ha and underarms. You know, they used to call it that.
Pits and tits.
Yeah. So it's ways to still take care of your hygiene, even if for the moment, because of a lack of money or whatever, you don't have what you need at home. And then when you get on that bus to go to school, go to the bathroom first. Use a napkin in the bathroom. Get in there, you know, go into the stall and take care of yourself. You know?
Yes.
And we even teach them what to have in their bag.
Okay.
You know, like travel deodorant, an extra pair of underwear, 2 pads, you know, 2 tampons, you know, antibacterial wipes, a little room spray. You know, just something to put in their minds. So if you have to use the restroom,
even as adults, though, we
house.
need to, like, some people call, back in the day, I think we used to call them hoe bags, but now they call spend the night bags.
That's right.
Just to keep one. We were discussing it the other day. Pat told we were at the hotel, and one of the young ladies was like, she was like, well, I gotta go home because I don't have a charger. And Pat said, out of all the things in the world you worried about having as a charger, where your hoe bag at? You ain't got no extra drawers in the car.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I don't think we teach. That's why they need this book.
That's right.
Because they need to know they need a spend the night bag.
Spend the night bag.
Put to the side.
That's right.
Do you know what my one hygiene pet peeve is?
What?
I love to say I'm not about to argue with nobody who wipe their face and ass with the same towel.
And that's in there. It's a different towel. It's like, yeah. It's
Did
like,
you
no.
I just
But
be
then, and you know, it's a certain order too.
washing.
It's an order to wash it and an order to dry in. You don't dry your hoo-ha, your bottom, and your feet with the same piece of the towel. You use a different area of the dry-off towel to wash those 3 areas because it's different bacteria in those 3 areas. I was listening to this video one day, and this man, he asked the young guy, he said, so how do you dry off? And the young man said he dry his feet and then he dry his penis. He said, oh, you gonna give my daughter athlete's foot? So it's like, yeah. So you use 3 different parts of the towel to dry those areas. You don't use the same part because you don't want to transfer those different bacteria. Yeah. So when you said that about the face and the butt, it's like, no, we not going to even
some
use
people
the
don't
same.
do that. Some people don't do that.
Yeah. Well, now they will.
Now my ex, every time he bathed, he got a new towel.
Yeah.
He got a new towel. Yeah. He was not reusing. Yeah. He was getting a new towel. Yeah. And I don't think people understand. Like, my doctor told me not to use like those super perfumey soaps.
Right.
And then a lot of people, especially women, don't know like certain things aren't soap, like Caress and stuff. It say body moisturizer on there, and it don't say soap. Like, Black people have given Dow soap a bad reputation. They call it the jail soap. And I be wanting to tell people, well, I use Dow because it say antibacterial, like on there, it say antibacterial, like it wash the germs away, and then I can use the other soap, but I gotta use and I have eczema,
right? So you really need to make sure you're using a natural soap.
And then everybody who's selling natural soap, that ain't natural.
Yeah, they lying about
I be itchy.
They lying about it.
I be so like and I have one of my friends. He one of those people. He gonna speak life into you. Mm-hmm. And I remember I flew to Charlotte to see him, and I was like breaking out real bad because I had used the wrong soap. And he was just like, "It's okay." He's like, "It's okay." He was like, "You're my little lunch meat friend. You just look like lunch meat." He was like, "Everybody used to eat lunch meat." I was like, "Oh my God, go to hell!" Like I'm over here itching. But I had brought some natural soap, and it was supposed to have like turmeric or something in it, and burnt my skin up.
And that's another word that is used
a lot
in foods.
Turmeric?
No, natural.
Natural,
yes.
yes.
Natural flavoring.
Yes.
Just to let you know, do your research. Natural flavoring is beaver's butt.
It's what?
It's a gland from the beaver's butt. Do your research.
I mean beaver's butt.
That's right. Natural flavoring gland from the beaver's butt. You research.
I'm scared to eat.
So that's why I be like, look, I always got 3 ingredients, okay, and I can read them.
I need to. It's nothing I picked up in the grocery store said beaver butt.
No, because it says natural flavoring.
So is there anything else like that we need to be aware of? Because you know, right now everybody is on We followed fast. So everybody's eating lamb chops right now. Everybody is eating the seafood boys right now. And from the organic standpoint, a lot of people are saying, well, I don't eat that. I only eat organic from Whole Foods, the chicken breast from Whole Foods that are, they say natural. Now, I'm not going to say what my frat brother, shout out to him. He works for the USDA. He's a vet. He went to school to be a veterinarian, but he works for the USDA, and he be putting me up on game. And y'all be paying for some organic stuff that be the same shit.
That's right. That's just the label. The label just says organic. So
and he said free range chicken. It was like, that's just a chicken that wasn't in the coop.
That's right.
It's the same
That's
chicken.
right.
It was like, went through the same process. He was like, it was the same chicken.
That's right.
And I was like, oh, wow. He said that they getting you.
It's good to have people that can help you peep game.
Yeah, because
it's like they doing what they need to do to make money in the companies.
Because when I was on I told you I was on this vegan thing, hard body. And I was like, he was like, what you doing? I was like, I'm finna go buy some Beyond Meat. And he was like, you Beyond stupid. And I was like, wait, what? He was like, man, read. He was like, read the label. And I was on phone with him. And I was like, boy, I can't pronounce this.
That's right.
And he was like, so put two and two together. You smart.
Yes.
And I was like, let me put this shit back.
That's right.
I was so mad.
Yeah.
I was so mad because I was going to Sam's Club and buying a big pack. They don't even sell it no more. That's how you know that
that's right.
the market for it, it was a fad for a lot of people because they don't even sell that big pack of Beyond Meat burgers. And I remember when I started doing my research and I was still vegan at the time. Burger King dropped that they were doing the
Impossible Burger.
Their Impossible Burger. So I went to Burger King. I'm like, oh, this is perfect for people like me. But then I thought about it. I was like, what y'all cook it on? And it was like, they cook it with the same. And I was like, well, what else is on? Like, is the mayo meat vegan? Because I'm asking questions. I was like, no, it's the regular. I was like, oh, hell.
That's right.
Ain't no point in me eating this. Like, my kids in my house hated me because I never forced them to be vegan. But I was on it.
That's right.
I was eating the veggie tacos. I'm buying vegan mayo. Like, I'm on it. And then I found out, I was like, girl, you could have made that.
They were doing better than, that's right. They were eating better than you.
They were technically eating better than me because I was eating processed vegan food, which they was like, that's worse.
That's right. Because I make black bean burgers, lentil burgers, mushroom burgers.
Until I see it, it's a lie.
And that's right. And then I do taco soup, but it's the mushrooms. So
I was
so it's like no,
I was there. The mushroom burgers. I was there, girl. I probably, you know what? If I probably stuck with, I probably been a 2T. Yeah, I probably would. I've been in the 2T by now. I've been snatched to the gods because I felt better.
That's right.
I'm not gonna lie. I felt better. I was not druggy. I was not tired. I woke up enthusiastic, and then now I'm like, Cujo, I have a bedtime. As an adult, we still need bedtime.
That's right. And naps. Even if it's a 15-minute nap.
I want my naps back that I didn't take as a child.
Yeah.
But I have been really like on it, and I try to take care of myself. Like, I don't have like the whole skincare routine, stuff like that. Because this lady asked me that, what was my skincare routine? I said soap and water. Do we need all that extra hygiene stuff like people do, like toner, and I need to put witch hazel and something cream?
Just moisturize. I just wash my face with
water. So what would you recommend for moisture?
Like
that sounded real P. Diddy-ish.
Shea butter or coconut oil,
like the coconut oil, like that's sitting on the shelf in Walmart, not like the lotion that say
like
with
coconut oil. Yeah.
Just take some coconut oil and lather yourself down.
Because the Vaseline actually clogs your pores. Remember they said your mom
used to grease me up. I used to slide into that school. Used to slide it. Okay. Yeah. So lip care, because we are in the weather is really bad. What would you suggest for that? Because, we'll Carmex and Vaseline some lips up. Coconut oil, that too.
You can do coconut oil on there too. I do. I got some chapstick. It's like some mint chapstick that I got.
And shea butter.
Mm-hmm.
Going to buy me some coconut oil and some more shea butter. Raw shea butter, like the real shea butter.
Yeah, real shea butter.
Because I've noticed that some of this is fake.
It's fake.
So, do you know how to tell if it's fake or not?
Read the ingredients.
If it got a bunch of ingredients, that ain't shea butter.
It'll say on there, shea butter, organic shea butter.
It shouldn't have nothing else in it.
That's right.
It grows like that.
I don't know if it grows like that, but I know that when they start adding words, they add stuff.
And that's going to throw off my pH balance and my hygiene.
And your lips.
And my lips going to be crusty.
But look, so this right here, this is the other book we wrote.
Okay.
The 28-Day Journey.
Okay. I'm journaling where? Where am I journeying?
The 28-Day Journey, it actually talks about the 28-day cycle that women go through every month. And the journey is because, you know, people always say, well, you acting like a bee, or you got an attitude, or what's wrong with you? But the thing about it is, that's something that we didn't talk about growing up.
We did not.
They didn't talk to us about that. Well, okay, you just wake up one day, you bleed. Oh, that's your period. This what you do.
Yeah, you're a woman now.
Yeah, you're a woman now.
Don't be humping.
That's right.
That's the only thing I tell you.
But just to know that the 28-day journey is actually a process
and this
that
is
women go through.
The
that's
process.
The parent guide. It's a parent and teen guide. So we got journal questions after each section and a section for the parents to ask questions and to just open it up. So this is meant
for them to do together.
Yep. It opens up the questions and it helps them to talk about it. It even helps the males, because young boys are affected as well. Because I want y'all to know, with the 28-day journey, with the menstrual cycle, it's men out there teaching their sons, you ain't got to ask no girl for none. You don't have to ask a girl to have sex with you.
What's she supposed to do? Just give it to you?
That's right. Because the body was created to reproduce. Mm-hmm. And since the body was created to reproduce, there's a certain time of the month when she's very touchy, or people would say horny, or she wants to have sex. Well, that's the time of the month that the body is ready to create. You heard about ovulation time? Mm-hmm. Well, before that ovulation time, that's the prep time.
Okay.
And so they'll have sex and sperm collides with the ovary, with the egg, baby is created. So we did this book so the parents can know, look, you don't want your daughter in that situation where, this day 12, this day 13. No, y'all not going on a date by yourself. Y'all not going to be together alone, because that's the prime time for you to get pregnant. Because, look, y'all teenagers.
Yep.
Y'all are together and you are ovulating. So your body is keen to want to have sex. And when I'm teaching the class, I say, remember in the olden days at 12 years old, they was getting married?
Yes.
Well, they were able to have babies.
That's why your great grandmother has 20 children.
Exactly. Because that was the time. It's like, oh, okay. She can have babies. They can grow up, work the farm, do the cotton or whatever the family needs done. So it wasn't that they were abusing children back then. It's just like, that's just the way the body was created. So now we want our children to grow up and play sports and do different things like that. So we have to teach them and prepare them so that they won't end up in situations or in hoods they don't want to be in, like motherhood and fatherhood.
Parenthood is ghettohood.
You know, that they don't want to be in at an early stage. You know, so it's like, people always want to say, well, she being fast. No, she not being fast. Did you teach her about her cycle? Did you teach her about the things that her body is going through? Don't look at it as she being fast. Look at it as her body is preparing for the moment that it's in. The body is in the moment of parenthood, but the mental isn't. So it's not that they being fast. It's just that their body is signaling for them to do
something that they
create.
Mentally not.
That's right. So
your body grow up, but your mind may not have matured to that level yet.
And I let them know, you know what? Since your body is ready to create, instead of going to have sex, do a financial plan. Do some goals. Create a podcast. Create some TikToks. Do different things like that that's going to be able to build, that you'll be able to build with your life. So
Versus going to.
That's right. Create something instead of life.
Yeah. Because parenthood is ghetto.
Yeah.
And I couldn't imagine being 14 or 15.
That's right.
And you know what? The earliest pregnancy I knew, well, I thought I knew. Mm-hmm. One of my classmates got pregnant in the 7th grade. She graduated with a 5-year-old, with like a kindergartner. Yeah. She was graduating from high school and her son was graduating from kindergarten. I thought that was the oldest until I found out that this girl I went to 5th grade with got pregnant the summer going into the 6th grade. I didn't find that out until we were older. I saw her at the Metro Center, and I was like, oh, that's your little brother? She was like, girl, that's my son. I was like, wait. She was like, yeah, I got pregnant when we was, I had him when we was in the 6th grade. I was still playing with my dolls.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, wow. I can imagine what your body.
That's right.
What that would do to your young body to be producing life that young.
And then, like we were talking earlier before the show, my crisis pregnancy center.
Yes. Tell me about that.
Our youngest client was 9 years old.
In Mississippi? Mm-hmm. Pregnant. Mm-hmm. So, okay.
Yeah.
So we can make this full circle. Tell me about the crisis center.
So, it's the Henry M. Johnson Memorial Crisis Pregnancy Center. It was in memorial of my dad, but my mom, she has been a crisis pregnancy center counselor since I was 12.
Okay.
And I'm 48 years old now.
Don't look it.
So
y'all clock that. Don't look it.
Thank you. So when my dad passed away, she opened our own. And so with our crisis center, we were there for the whole young lady.
Okay.
Not just because a lot of people, when they get pregnant, it's like the outside people focus on just the baby. It's like, no, we wanted to focus on the whole person, because who's going to be there for the baby? Who's going to be there for her to help her take care of the baby?
A 9-year-old pregnant.
Yeah. So, that was something else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would imagine it would have to have been.
Yeah.
So do y'all have a call to action?
So right now, I just do it now by calling, or we'll talk, because I don't have my actual building for it right now, because I stopped it to do nurse practitioner school.
So what type of calls do you get?
So like people who think they're pregnant.
Okay.
Who got questions about, where can they go to get diapers, car seats, because I used to do those classes, and they would get points to get car seats, baby beds, cribs, things like that, because I would do the parenting classes for them. So now it's just me having to refer out.
So do you get calls asking for assistance because the Pink House is no longer available?
I didn't know about the Pink House.
That's the abortion clinic we no longer have.
Oh, yeah.
We called it the Pink House.
So the thing that I found out about the Pink House not being here, and the Pink House is not here, but the worldwide internet is.
Yeah.
You get that?
I got it.
Okay.
So,
yeah. And that's one of the reasons why I'm glad that we wrote the 28-day journey and the book about hygiene, because they have to know the importance of loving themselves enough to say, you know what? I'm not about to do this. I'm not going to take this step of having sex and put myself in a position to be a parent.
Yep.
Or put myself in a position to where he said he was going to be here, but then he like, what you talking about? I just wanted some. I didn't tell you I was finna be a daddy. So it's like, making the decisions to say, I'm too young.
That's how you say you take care of the whole.
That's right.
It's holistic.
Yeah, it's holistic. It's holistic. So it's like, and I teach ways to love yourself. Because you can't, I can't love nobody if I don't love myself. Talk is cheap. People say I love you all the time.
Yes.
But it's like, no, look, I see how you take care of yourself, so ain't no way you love me.
Your hygiene is off.
Yeah. Your thought process is off. Your emotional is off. So how, no.
Your mental is off.
Yeah, you don't love me. And so that word is just thrown around too loosely.
Very.
So where it's like, I'll create my actions to show you that I love you. I don't have to tell you. I don't have to say that all the time. It's like my actions will show. I'll demonstrate. So we have to live a life of demonstration rather than yapping.
Yes.
It's like, nah, we got to do all that yapping all the time.
I like that.
So
I love that. And I love the books. And where can I get them?
They are on Amazon. And if you don't shop Amazon, just you can just order them through me, Stephanie Esco. I am on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So you can just DM me.
TikTok.
Yep.
Okay,
you can just
TikTok.
DM me through any of those, and I'll make sure you get it. Just order it, give me your information, and I'll make sure you get them. So
okay. Any parting words for our? Y'all didn't see that. Take two. Take two. Any parting words for our guests?
yes, I would like to just leave with you the importance of taking time for you. The importance of knowing that no one can live your life for you but you. And the importance of saying, you know what? I'm going to mind the business that pays me.
Clock it.
Because when you're focusing on the business that pays you, then you'll get yourself in order. And know that every time you pass judgment on somebody else, it's because there's something in your life you need to work on. So fix yourself and allow others to fix themselves. And then you'll have more peace, more calmness, and more wellness in your life.
I love it. I love it. Well, I want you to come back because y'all gonna have to come back with the other book.
Yes,
is done. And I thank you. We will be back another time, and she's coming back.
peace.
Peace.